Is this your Broadway debut?
It is.
How much theater have you done?
Well, I went to theater school, so I studied it 100 years ago when I went to college, and then I did a play like 7 years ago, I think, at Second Stage, and then this one.
And you played Jenny. Is she Jack's wife?
Ish.
Ish?
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about her?
Jenny is from the Upper East Side, and she has more money than I could ever wrap my mind around, and she's really bound by her father and by her father's wishes for her and by all of this money and all the objects and the history of her family, her lineage, all of that. I think Jack was a really exciting choice for her and a husband, and her family didn't approve of it at all. And so she and Jack are going through a divorce.
But Jack wants some of that money.
Well,
actually, no.
He just wants to.
This is au contraire. Yeah. This is where it becomes very difficult to talk about.
This is why it's a comedy.
She wants some of Jack's money because there's never enough, you know. I hear. I've heard people say that.
Josh, you have been in a number of plays that were directed by Jack, haven't you?
Well, just three in one in the Coast of Utopia. Yeah.
So were you eager to work with him again?
What am I going to say? He's right here. Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. No. You know, it was amazing because that was such a huge, epic thing, and I was so excited to get in a room with just 5 people and sit around and work on a more intimate play, and you know, to have, you know, when we were doing Coast of Utopia, it was like every day was like this whipping up of a 3-ring circus of grandiosity and amazingness, and it's so nice to sit around and talk, and actually, as people are just sort of talking and responding and a little behavior, and it's fantastic.
Eating a lot of ice cream.
You know, I don't eat the ice cream. I eat chili dogs and pizza. Yeah.
And the scenery.
And the scenery. Oh,
no,
what?
You didn't.
Did you know they felt that way about you?
No, it's all coming out. No, my character is the one who stays in Cincinnati, the one who grew up and stayed. And
his name is Phil.
Phil, yeah.
What else? What other things can you tell us about him?
Well, I don't know. I've always been really fascinated by nice shoes. I've always been really fascinated by you know, who stays and who leaves and who comes to New York and who, you know, some people I think maybe stay and think like, oh, I didn't follow my dream, but I don't think Phil feels that way. I think he's really happy in Cincinnati and really likes it, and I feel like if people have the capacity to be happy, they can probably be happy anywhere. You know, and I think Phil sort of represents that in the play.
Jane, you have many theater credits and awards. People will remember you from Well, Wicked, Follies, The Importance of Being Earnest, The Pain and the Itch, many others. Here you play Barbara. What can you tell us about her?
Barbara is when I'm doing a role, I lose all objectivity about the characters I play. I think she's a really fine mother, and she's raised 6 children, and they're all grown, and but I think that her identity in the world is still very much that of wife and mother, a very devoted wife, and she's lived in the Midwest, I think, all of her life, and I have a fair amount of identification with that, the Midwestern lifestyle, and having grown up in Kansas. But the actual big story of the play of the kid who left and went to New York, I was the one who did that out of my family. But
how old were you?
Well, when I came to New York, I was 27, but I left home when I was 17 to go to school and kind of never lived there again.